Hello dear traders, I'm Anna Kasatkina. You're watching the latest financial news on Insta TV. The Reserve Bank of Australia has kept its benchmark interest rate unchanged at 2.5%, saying stability is still the most reasonable decision. The rate has been at the historical low for 14 months. However, the regulator is sure that the country's economy still needs support to overcome consequences of reduction in investment inflows and decline in the mining industry. Yet, too soft monetary policy has its own disadvantages. Since the RBA started cutting interest rates in November of 2011, housing prices have surged. Thus, property prices rose by 10% over 12 months. The central bank is concerned with the unstable housing market, as about half of all the houses are bought by investors, not by residents. This situation leads to an inflating property bubble. There were examples of other countries that faced the threat of overheating, having low interest rates. Canada, New Zealand and the UK have already tightened control over mortgage loans disbursements. The RBA is expected to follow the lead by the year end. The Australian dollar rose on the RBA's comments about interest rates. The regulator, although, said that nothing new and such consistency contributed to the openings of long positions on the Aussie. The Australian dollar versus the US dollar pair rose to the level of 0.8792. In September, the Australian currency lost 7% of its value. The central bank noted that such a dynamic has a positive effect on the Australian economy. However, it highlighted that the currency is still overvalued. Taking into account a sharp decline in iron ore price, the Aussie's price must be lower, the regulator says. Traders do not rule out the possibility that the RBA could follow the example of the Bank of New Zealand and start interventions in case the Australian dollar resumes its growth. However, the intervention of the central bank is unlikely since the strengthening of the US economy triggers depreciation of other currencies against the dollar. And this was the latest financial news on Insta TV. Thank you and have a nice trading day. Bye.